Arnaldo Offerman with Master School Dances. I want to talk to you about the ADJ LED UV GO. By request, because some of you saw this light and they're like, hey, Arnaldo, review it. I'm like, sure, why not? Because I love black lights, but you guys already know that. So first of all, let's talk about the two other black lights, LED black lights that I use. Number one, I use the Eco. I love the Eco because it's got a huge wide dispersion. It doesn't have a huge throw compared to the UV LED 16, but it's got real wide coverage. About 3 of these and I can flood a real nice, dance floor full of students. Then there's the UV LED 16. That's the one that I personally like because it's smaller. It has a tighter beam, so I use 4 of them to fill up an entire gym, but that's not a lot of lights to fill up an entire gym. It's got a huge throw on it and it's bright. Plus it's DMXable. And the great thing about it being DMXable is that I can turn them on and off whenever I need to. I can make them strobe. I can make some really, really cool effects with these lights. So when I saw the size of this, because this is the size of the UV LED 16, I was expecting that exact same type. But then after I thought about it, there's no way that a battery is going to be able to put out that kind of power. Maybe, maybe not. I was really pleasantly surprised to see that this actually combines a little bit of both. This combines the overall compact size of the LED UV 16 with the wide dispersion of the Eco. It's still bright, but it's got a nice wide dispersion. 2 of these and I hit an entire cafeteria full of middle schoolers.
Okay, now back to the bubble. I come through and shake the block.
Very well built, all metal, just like the UV LED 16. Easy to use bracket, mounting hole, safety, buckle deal, the little loop for the safety cable. No DMX on this. We'll go over that in just a minute why. And of course, IEC in, no IEC out. Just like the UV 16. On the very front, we have 10 LEDs. I believe, these look like SMDs, but either way, very nice, bright. Not a cheap plastic casing in the front. It's a little bit thick. It resisted a fall, so I mean, it's pretty well made. On the back, of course, you have your display. Right now, it's telling me that my battery's at 95%. And the battery is very easy to replace. You just open this up, pop the battery out, pop the battery in. If this was a Trinidad James song, we would go, woo, when we pop the battery out. Pop the battery, I'm sweating, woo! Okay.
So much space in my car. And I'm feeling like a
Super neat feature. As you notice, I said this does not have DMX, okay? It's called the Go. The whole point of this is that it's a compact, easy to use fixture that you can literally take out, put it on top of a speaker, use it right away with no problems. What happens if you don't want to have it on the entire time? Voila, look at this. The same little remote that is used for the ADJ Quad Face HP is used for this. So check it out. You can do strobing, you can do solid on, and you could do this really cool, it's called fade. So it just fades on and off. On and off. Again, you can use it for different things. And again, there's all sorts of neat little things on here that you can do. You can have it, I guess it seems to go to the Sound of Music, which is pretty cool. The Hills are alive with it. So yeah. This is a great fixture. Battery life on this has been really good. I haven't actually had a chance to drain it all the way down. Not really worried about it. All I know is I get more, the middle school dance that I did, had these things running for about 6 hours straight. No problem. So really happy with it. And of course, you can turn it on and off, so that's not a big deal, Remote makes it super handy. You don't have to worry about changing, little switches to have the remote communicate. This remote will communicate with any American DJ lights. They use this particular handy dandy remote. At first, I didn't know if I was going to need the whole battery power deal, but then I had a couple of schools that are doing, rave themes, or they're doing something that requires black lights. And they asked me, well, can you put a black light over here? In the area where they wanted, there was no outlets. And, I could have run cabling, but it's kind of a pain. It's kind of nice that I can put a clamp on this, put it up on, the either on top of a speaker, or I can put it on, a stand or anything like that. Ready, set, go. It's set up within minutes, breaks down within minutes. But this is going to be great for rentals as well. It's going to be great for events where I don't want to run any extra cabling, or just where I need a last-minute battery-powered black light. It comes in handy too, especially at hotel rooms. Another great thing about it is, for Halloween, if you do haunted houses and you just need an easy-to-use black light effect you can quickly control from the remote, even if you don't use the battery powered of it, the remote control makes this thing worthwhile. So again, that is the ADJ LED UV GO. My name is Arnaldo Offerman with Master School Dances. Please make sure to check out my seminar coming up at the Atlantic City DJ Expo called Maximize Your Lights, different scenes for different themes, sponsored by ADJ. Thank you guys so much. Good night and God bless.